Hey, everybody. I'm going to try my best at this. And let's hope my computer doesn't come unplugged. But I do need to know if you can even hear me because it's been acting wonky for weeks. So,
hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
okay, we're going to try this. Hello, everybody. I have my computer on a board with the cord taped to the board in hopes it doesn't come unplugged, because if it comes unplugged, I disappear. Hello, Bob. Thank you, my moderator. Thank you. Craig, what's going on? Catfish Cave. Dennis Christensen, it's so good to see you. Hello. How are you feeling? I heard you're home. You're back in Connecticut. That's got to feel good. And my friend Gracie Meg, Grace Kofer. Hello. Oh, this is so nice. Thank you, guys. Uncle Smiley's Aquatics. Smiley's Aquariums, my bad. So, I am trying really hard to keep this going, but without a computer it is so difficult. So difficult. So, I'm in my craft room. I cannot move my computer. It is so fragile right now. And sometimes it just dies without, I swear to God, I'm not even touching anything. And it just goes away. But I'm going to try. So you're going to have to let me know if I'm freezing, if you can hear me, if everything's good. Dennis, it is so good to see you. How are you healing? Are you healing well? I was so glad to get the update that you were leaving that place and coming home. Yay. And I had a green screen going, but I don't know. See, this is my green screen. But I just put a little video up of what the green screen was. And this is my miniature reptile room that you see here. And that's a picture of a little 3D doll of me sitting in my reptile room. This is the some of the artwork that I put together for the miniature show, the Philly show. It was a great weekend. And this is the fish room I made. I made all the fish tanks. You guys have seen most of the fish tanks individually. Hello, Vincent, my friend. How are you? Everything is good so far. I know, right? I'm not touching a thing. I wish I had coffee. That's all I could say. But I think if I got up to get coffee, something would come undone. So I'm not touching. It looks amazing. Isn't it adorable? Each room is about 10 inches tall, and probably it's the size of one of those craft crates. There are Susie dolls. Yes, there's one of a kind Susie doll, and trust me, I'm so crazy about her that if I could get more of them, I would. This was about 7 years ago. No, yeah, 7 years ago, because my granddaughter Zoe was 2 at the time, maybe 1. Might have been 8 years ago, and if you notice, I'm wearing my YouTube shirt too. So like, how crazy is that? I went to the miniature show because my daughter and I worked the table. And there was a 3D imaging printout, people there. And it took up probably about 50 feet by 50 feet. And you stand inside this tent and you have to hold super still. And the cameras go around and around and around. They take photos. And then you do some proofs. And then 3 weeks later, your doll comes in the mail. I was so excited. Look at that. And it says Fish Tube. That's one of the first the second YouTube Fish Tube logos that we had going on. I think my head's in the way, but I have a bird. Here we go. I'll put my face over the doll. I'll put it down here in the black part. This is a tree that I put like 4 or 5 birds in there because you know how I like birds. What is it? Dennis says, Susie, it's great to be home, and just being home makes me feel better. I am beginning therapy at home. That is so freaking cool, Dennis. I am so happy for you. So happy for you. Does it come with pearls? I hope I wore my pearls that day. Oh my gosh, I have to look closer. When it comes up, I'm going to look closer. Bruiser, evening, Susie Q. What's going on, Bruiser? Wouldn't that be good? Oh, I don't know if I was wearing the pearls because John Baga gave me these because my pearls broke. Let's see if there's pearls. No, she is necklace free, darn it. But I'm so thrilled. I think I planned it to wear my fish tube because I have been planning on making these 2 rooms, a miniature fish room and a miniature reptile room for years. I have been planning it, trying to merge my 2 hobbies together, and it all came to fruition this year when I started playing with resin, learning about how to make these fish tanks. And if you look closely, those are my yellow tetras. I took pictures of my fish and shrunk them down, and I have a bigger one that's not in here that from the CARES website had some gorgeous cichlids, and I asked permission to use 2 of those, so I'm making another fish tank with those in them. They're very rare cichlids. Very excited about that, and they said of course. Of course. Oh, hi Paul. Vincent's waving to Paul with a pink waving, hand pink waving. I'm so glad you're home, Dennis, right? Dennis is on the mend. He gave everybody quite the scare. I hope I didn't miss saying hi to everybody. I did. Okay, so today was set for my friend Calvin to come over and check out the Russian tortoises to see. And I said his name was going to be Truck. It's Tank. It's Tank. Who am I kidding? I got mixed up. Anyway, he got sick, so he didn't come over. But he was going to come over to see how he can handle them. Larry D, how's your hubby? How's he doing? You got to let us know. How's he doing? I hope he's doing well. I know you guys are going through it. You're in my prayers. You are in my thoughts and prayers, sir. Uncle Smiley's Aquariums. I like how your name kind of gets truncated on my screen anyway. But anyway, so yes, this is what I showed. I did not place first, second, third, or fourth. But if there was a fifth, I would have been fifth. I think out of like 20. So I was proud of that. I was so excited. And but there wasn't a fifth. Oh, he's not bad. Good. He's not bad. I had to make sure I read that right. Good. Tell him he is in my prayers, okay? I want a speedy recovery. I want full recovery from him. Scotty, oh, Mac, the new kitten, just attacked the cursor on the screen. OMG. You got to start Instagram just for Mac. I love it. I love that you got a kitten. You got a house. You got a kitten. You're all set, man. You are all set, sir. Are you wanting some of these 40-gallon breeders? I have some tanks. Oh, I see things are blinking. Don't move. 3 more weeks of radiation therapy. In my prayers, sir. In my prayers. Have you been eating anything spicy lately, Lair? Gotta know. So in here, I got the, I think there's a hamster, a rabbit, a gecko, a bearded dragon. I don't know if you can't see my cursor. Right next to my elbow is a bearded dragon. I got a turtle. Underneath the table, you can't see him, is this licata. And in here, in the middle of my fish room is a turtle tub, which I have in the corner of my fish room. So I took some artistic licenses to change things around a little bit. Wild and Crazy Guy wave. He's probably doing this in a meme. He's still always eating spicy things. All set. New 8,000 heater Friday. You got 8,000 heater. Oh, for your home. Ooh. Is it a mini split? How big is your home? How many square footage is your home? Curiosity got me going. I keep moving my head around. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. See, because I can. I can just go. Ooh, 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 ooh. So anyway, Calvin was going to come over to see if he could handle the tortoise. He wants to be able to pick him up and everything. He's getting introduced to him. They're getting their tortoise table. I'm very excited. Right now, they're in my living room. I put both Boris and Natasha, or what I call them, but they're both males. I don't know why I call one Natasha, just because it goes with Boris, right? So that's going to be exciting. I've got Lil and Eagle. I have moved them. There's the only two outside to an 8-foot by 2-foot enclosure. Filled it with all the raked leaves and hay and dirt on 2/3 of it, and this third is their coconut coir and a little pond for them. And they're staying outside all winter. They already started hibernating. Switching from oil to gas. Oh, good for you. Removing oil tank. More room for fish tanks. And converting oil to gas. Have gas water heater. Oh, good. That should be good. Paul just became a member. Thank you, Paul. I need to get my computer fixed, or I'm hesitant to buy the battery. Because I don't know if it's the battery or the actual plug. But it does just keep randomly dying. Now, if that plug comes undone, it's gone. I just shut right off instantly. For a while, I couldn't even turn my computer on. But I found out that if I taped it and had it charging, it would stay on while plugged in. That's the best I got. And John believes he can. It's a MacBook Pro, like a laptop, and he says he can change the battery. You gotta wear the static. I have a static-free shirt. My daughter, here we go. My daughter solders and does computer motherboards and things like that for a living. So she gave me a static-free shirt, and he'll wear the gloves. And yeah, that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shared the live out. Thank you, Bob. I know I haven't gone live in a couple weeks, so I don't know if the algorithm. I keep moving me. If the algorithm does anything about that. But anyway, the only animals that I have outside now are my koi, a couple goldfish, the 2 chickens and turkey, or 2 chickens and duck, and Lil and Eagle, which are now in this one, this enclosure right up against the house. It'll be warmer. It won't get below freezing. Well, it'll get, because it's insulated. The walls, the bottom, all insulated. And now I just put the plastic covering on the top to keep all waters out. But I go in there and open up on a sunny day anyway, just in case they want to come out. And I keep putting fresh food and water in there just in case they wake up. So my friend gave me bags of spring mix and spinach, which I give sparingly because I just don't know if that's spinach and kale or something that's so easy to come by, but I don't think that's the best choice because I believe they carry out, like, more nutrients get attached to the kale and the spinach waste and carry out more than they deposit inside the animal. I think that's true for humans too, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to tell anybody not to eat their spinach, like, right? You got to be Popeye the Sailor Man. So I've been real busy outside trying to get it cleaned up. I don't want to happen. What happened last year is I didn't clean up all the leaves and everything. So when the snow melted and everything was just a big mess. So the last thing I have to do is John just bought me a brand new pond net. Yay, John. A bag of donuts. And now I'll be able to scoop out as many leaves as I can because I have a magnolia tree that is just dropping like crazy. And of course, my neighbor has those 2 trees that are 6 stories high, which, don't get me wrong, I love trees. I just don't love tree leaves in my pond. I had to buy a new power supply for my MacBook. Then it was okay. So you think it's a power, maybe it's a power supply. I don't think it's a power supply, and here's why. Because something chewed through it, I believe my dog, and I ended up getting a new power supply about 3 months back. So and that part was pretty, I mean, I could obviously, just replace that, plug it in, it's good to go. The battery might be a little more complex. And I certainly don't want to take it into the Geek Squad because I've heard some horror stories. They could just be all made up stories, but you know me. Well, I wish John Bagga was listening and get me a cup of coffee. I think I made a cup, and it's sitting in the machine. If I text him, would that be rude? He's probably laying in bed. Let's see. Would you be able to bring me a cup of coffee, please? We'll see. I don't know. I just texted him. Ooh. I don't blame him if he doesn't answer me because he's probably snuggled under the covers already. He's been working all day. His truck is shorting out. Now, his truck is his baby. And it's starting to short out a little bit. He had to find out why. My power supply was really old. Yeah, my MacBook laptop is pretty old. This is pretty old. I got it used, open box thing at Best Buy a long time when I first got my job at NutriServe. What was that, 2012? I'd have to look at my resume because I have no idea how long I haven't been working. No, it couldn't have been. Yeah, it could be. Was there 5 years? Huh. Susie Q is having coffee DTs. I am. It does sound like my battery. And I think it is because right now it says there's barely a red line, and it's got that it is plugged in, and it never gets charged. So it just makes it really hard because for some odd reason, if I open a file that's too big, it drains that one line of battery and it just shuts me down. So far, right now, nothing is shutting me down, and I will stick with it. What's wrong with my hair? What did I do to my hair? I got a little clip in the back that fell out. Oh my God, I'm a mess, guys. Oh, my hand. So now I got one. So this one all healed. Look, I got skin on every phalange on this hand. This one not so much, but it's getting there. There's just a few more things. Larry, we start Tennessee Fish Fam at 8:05. Madam, get your fresh coffee. I will have to get it in between my shows. That would be good. So what was I saying? Okay, I was telling you about what I did outside. What I'm doing with those two tortoises up here. Then in my reptile room, I have cleaned up a lot. And I was cleaning all the glass doors and everything. And two of them, the ones that were kind of broken, they weren't broken, but they didn't close and they didn't stay in. I put them gently down while I did something. And when I turned around, I kicked them. And so that I'm like, great. Now I got, my Central American turtles are in there. Central American wood turtles are in there. And I'm like, I have nothing to keep them in. And they're 2 stories up. So it's 5 foot off the floor, 4 foot off the ground. So I had to makeshift something. I used one of those wire racks shelving units. Put that up. And then trying to keep the humidity in there. Put up, it's like a half glass. Like, what a mess. It's the first time I broke glass doors. Now I can understand why I should have probably used plexi. But the plexi, when it's hot, and it gets hot in that reptile room, kind of, not melts, but it warps. It's pliable. Where if one of those turtles pushed on it, or especially a blue-tongued skink, just put his paws on it, his feet on it, it would push it right through. So, and what else was new in my reptile room? But getting it all cleaned up, trying to do some rewiring and save some energy there. And then in my fish room, there you go, Bob. What I missed, Larry. There we go. And Bob, I have been working on the Tennessee Fish Fam logo. The flag, the state fish, the state bird, I think. think. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you what I'm working on. I'm just afraid to push any buttons. I am afraid. I can't even like reach. So that's what's going on in the reptile den, and it's looking really good. I'm going to take down my freezer. It's like a college dorm refrigerator that I have set for a freezer because John Baga has a refrigerator out in the garage now. So I'm just going to take, I don't need anything extra plugged in. I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to, my 4-foot portable enclosure, for lack of better words, it's not one built into the wall, I'm going to put on that 4-foot shelf because right now it's in the fish room, which will give me room for a 75-gallon. I just have to put the supports underneath it. Like, who's excited over that? No, I cannot do that. I cannot. No more tanks. I am getting rid of tanks. This is what I was telling you, Scotty. Scotty's still in the house. I don't know if he's in the house, but anybody local who wants to pick up, I got 2 55-gallons outside, 4 40-gallon breeders outside. I got tons of 20 gallons, 10 gallons, 2.5 gallons. I think I got a couple of 5 gallons. I got some rimless. I'm ready to just put them all outside and put on Marketplace free for pickup. Even though I want money, I need money. I just don't have it in me to post for sale. And as soon as you do that, you're just getting bombarded with that. Is it available? Is it available? Is it available? I'm here. Are you interested in any of those tanks? I know you're still setting up your house. You're getting a big heater. But I got a lot of tanks if you want. If you want. I don't know if you do big fish, little fish. I got 10 gallons. Basically 40 breeders unless Scotty's addicted to tank. Hello, Cosmin. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Bring them to club auctions. I can try, but if they don't go, I'm not taking them home. That's the problem. When I go to, well, you know what it's like with the merch. So I got 2 huge totes for the merch. I got a huge tote for the membership because I'm on the membership. And just sitting down and getting set up to get, especially this time of year where I'm going to get a whole lot of new members. It's just so hard. Oh wait, wrong topic. Scotty, for the record, that's never the wrong topic. I like little fish. Oh, I got 20 gallons, 40 gallons and lower. I do have some 55 gallons though too. And I got to get them out of my house. I can barely move in my fish room because I got this tank at this auction and it reminds me of yada yada yada. I got no room for it. I have no room for it. I myself, my wall of 10 gallon, 40 gallon breeders, I would gladly tear them down to put up two different, like 220 gallon or what was that guy I was talking to? He built a plywood. I don't think I have it in me to do that, but I could barely build a duck house. That's what I was saying. I'm going to create a duck house where Lil and Eagle were. So it's an 8-foot by 2-foot enclosure, but I'm going to build walls up for the duck and get the duck away from the chickens for the winter because he's getting pretty, now that the rabbit's gone, rest in peace, Brownie. He doesn't have a mate. He's not bonded with anything. And he's like, she is ornery. She's like, who's saying hey to Diego? I don't see him in here. Pet Sonics is in the house. Hello, my friend. Imagine how many little fish fit in big tanks. That's what I want. I want a nano community of fish in a large tank. That is what I want. That's what I want. I would love that. Bring 1 or 2 at a time to the auction. I will make sure they sell. If nobody else does, I will. He's an auctioneer and he's very persuasive. He's very persuasive. Bob says, be right back. Thank you, Bob. I'm glad Scotty's a wrench. Larry's a wrench. Petsodic's a wrench. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. Oh my gosh, you are so awesome. I so appreciate that, guys. Ooh, look at that. Let me go back. Don't mess a thing. Craig's smiling. Okay. Cool. So what's going on, Diego? What's new in the business world? What is new? My hair is getting on my nerves, guys. I'm going to try to put it up. I hate doing this on TV. On the TV, I say. Did it work? It's kind of up. It's kind of up out of my face. Look at me using my camera as a mirror. I know, but it looks like that. Oh, I love the pics of your fish store. Oh, it looks like a fish store. Thank you. This is my miniature room setting for my dollhouse. It's actually a room box. It's a crate. It's like a 20-inch by 12-inch, maybe 14-inch crate that I put them in. And I see all these cinder blocks. I made all of those cinder blocks. I think I showed you one time on here. I can't get the mold right now, but I made a little tiny cinder block. Then I made a mold of it. And then I made a mold of 3. And then when I had 5, then I made a mold of 5. And I just kept with all my extra resin, making cinder block after cinder block, so I can make my 2x4 cinder block shelves, because that was what my first fish room was. And anytime that I can, it does look like a store, doesn't it? But it's not. It's like my fish room down in the basement, which could never be a store because I can't seem to part with fish. I can't even bring 6 fish in for the Breeders' Award program. How funny is that? Because I have so many big tanks, and I want more, but I can't buy them right now, so I have no choice. I just keep breeding, and I do have a lot of orange shrimp, Caridina shrimp, that are just exploding. Yay! I think I got them from Mark's Aquatics. When Bob comes back, I'll ask him. He was on Tennessee Fish Fam a couple times, I think. I'm getting hot donuts. What? What is this devilish thing you talk of, hot donuts? You know what I used to do? This is why I don't eat bread anymore, but I would take the Pillsbury, you know how you unwrap it and pop, and I get a little frying pan and put some oil in it and heat that up. And I would take a glass and make little like cookies and smaller bottle caps to make the hole in the donuts, and I would fry them up and cover them in frosting. Oh my gosh, I'd make my own donuts. If you want to know what's new in the business world, subscribe to Forbes. Oh hell no. That does not sound good to me at all, Petzotics. At all. You know what I figured? I need somebody like you, Diego. If I could afford you, I would have somebody like you. I would do all the creating and let somebody else take care of the marketing and selling. I just want to make things. I want to create things. I want to build things. I want. I just posted something, the difference between I want and I need. I said I need this in my life. And I said, okay, well maybe I want it in my life. But that was a long, long time ago. Frosting, yeah. Hot donuts, man. Hot donuts. I learned that from a girl I used to hang out with when I was a preteen. No, I must have been a teenager. Marianne Pedley. She brought me to her house, and she made them, and I'm like, you make your own donuts? What? So I went home and I started, and boy, look out, Pillsbury. I was grabbing can. Every time my mom would shopping, I asked for a can. And she goes, you get these. We never have these for dinner. What happens to them all? Yeah, I'm a closet eater. You think I would share all those donuts with anybody? I don't recall sharing them with anybody. And if my brother tried to take one, I probably sat on him. Boom, yeah. My little baby brother, John. My little baby brother. He's not so baby anymore. Yeah, I had a bloody nose the other day. You know, I get bloody nose all the time. I bend over to tie my shoe, I get a bloody nose. Whatever. And I told my granddaughter years ago a story about how my little brother punched me in the face and I got a bloody nose, and I've had him ever since. Totally forgot I told her that story. And I bent over. I was trying to get a plug in a socket and it couldn't go. And by the time I got it, it was like 30 seconds. Boom, bloody nose. And she goes, "You can thank Uncle John for that." Like, now that's just funny. That is funny. I can be your marketing director. I'll work on commission for now. A small commission fee. I will set you free. At Q Aquatics and Exotics at Forbes is a business magazine. Oh, I know Forbes is a business magazine. I have the Amazonia. I won as a gift. Whose channel was I on? Whose channel was I on when I won it as a gift? It's on my last subscription. It was so funny because I'm never on during the day. I just went on his channel and won, and I'm like, just like that. So I had the subscription. Now, that magazine, I don't read the articles all the time, but I look through them. I get a miniature magazine monthly. I look through it. I don't really read it. But a business magazine, I probably would never even open it. The only reason I wouldn't even look at it. My brain can't wrap around that. I have such a hard time. Like, I'm making websites, and that's working out great. I just made a whole website for the Bucks County Aquarium Society. I'd say 90% done. Now it's got to work on pictures and frill for whoever the webmaster is going to be, so they can do all that. Well, at least it's a proposal I'm proposing, so you don't have to pay somebody for a freaking website. We've got to pay a webmaster. I can't even imagine how much money for a website, but I was working on that. I've got Q Aquatics. I've got Miniacs. I got my Miniacs or miniaqs.com. That's where I sell my resin, and where I had my Q Aquatics page on until I got the website mostly built. And that was kind of forced into because I was using Weebly for years and years, and it's no longer going to be supported. So it's like, that sucks. That sucks. Anyone see Garcia's finger? What happened to his fanga? Oh, wait. Where's Skipper? His fanga. Fanga. What happened to his fanga? Can you use a net with a 2.5 inch squares? With 2.4 inch squares? This big net? What do you mean? Can you use a net? Like a butterfly net? Hi, Bob. I should have said hi, Bob, first. I'm putting this up here. If it goes up there. Oh, look at it. I'm crooked. Is that okay? You're crooked, Bob. Look at that. Why is it crooked? Oh, well, oh yeah. Look at it. I can. Whoa. Can I use a net with a 2.4 inch squares? I'm trying to think of what that means. I'm thinking you're thinking like a butterfly net. I cannot think of a reason that I could. Unless I gotta grab a chicken. No. If I'm thinking what you're thinking, 2.4 squares. It's like this big holes in the net. What would you catch with that net? Or are you talking the metal part is 2.4? If it's the metal part that's 2.4 and it's a fine mesh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I like to use for my shrimpozola. My shrimpozola. Yeah, and I did want to put some of those orange shrimp from my Rasbora tank, just some, into my mono shrimp tank. A bird net, 50 foot by 50 foot. Oh, a net for the pond? Yes, a net for the pond. Is that what you mean? I could use a net over the duck enclosure. Absolutely. Not guppies. Yeah, not guppies. If that's what you mean, yes. I didn't even think of that. You're talking about a netting, not like a net for a pond, but netting. Absolutely, I can use that. Bird net. Yes. Yes. Yes, please. I can. You have an extra? You have an extra netting? I just got, John Baga bought me a net for the pond, but a net is never enough, especially with the helicopters and things like that. And then making this duck enclosure, I could absolutely use that netting. I don't know why I kept thinking you meant a fish net. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I'm gonna switch screens just to see if this blue screen or green screen works. I don't think it will, but I'm gonna give it a shot because I worked on it, and I don't do very well with. Oh, it did work. Look, it's a green screen. I'm in my. It looks like I'm in my real fish room, doesn't it? This is my miniature fish room. Oh my god, that worked out good. Yay! Look at it did. Can you see it? See, those are the Bosemani's right there. Those are goldfish. These are tetras. No, that's a fake one. Betta fish. Oh, you can't see the side ones. I got some rainbow fish there and some, no, more rainbow fish right there. I see the Bosemani. I'll bring it to the Christmas party. We are having a holiday party for the Bucks County Aquarium Society, but it's only for members. It's like a private party. It's so cool. But anybody can be a member. It's only $20 to be a member. And I think we signed up 3 new people, and I told them all about the party. And I just think that's going to be exciting. It's catered, so it's not like, well, it's catered, but like bring a side dish. If I'm going to tell everybody I see to bring a side dish that has no sugar and no flour, so I can eat it. Because almost everything's got flour. Everything's either pasta or got sauce and gunk. Aside from the salad, I can eat salad. But that's all right, because I'm going to try not to focus on food. Do you know how hard it is not to focus on food? You go to a party, and it's not about alcohol, like what kind of booze is there, and it's not about food, what kind of food's going to be there. What's left? People. People. I already get an anxiety attack just thinking about it. Because I'm not going to have the merch table and the membership table at the holiday party, because they're all members. So, it's all about the people. And already I start getting anxiety. But at least they stopped doing, like, members talks. Like, that was a little extra anxiety to the mix. Oh, where's Alice Shan? I guess I didn't go so long he stopped coming, huh? Maybe he's doing something. And Whip should be back in time. Should be back in time for Tennessee Fish Fam. He's been away for a couple weeks, having family time. When it's time to relax. What is that? We've got the beer. Never mind. Never mind that one. I crack me up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it worked. People are, right? You bring your kitten, I'll bring my puppy or my cat, I'll bring a tortoise. Bring animals. Oh. Lily? Oh, that is so sad. You know, Lily is like part of the family. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh. I've been there, man. That's why for years I didn't have a dog. I was like, I'm not doing this again. Never doing it again, and now I got 2 labs. Look at that! I disappeared! See? Things just start disappearing. Just like that. Okay. You up here? No. You over here? No. Where are you at? My camera died. Now I'm on my webcam. Now I'm on my webcam. Gotta be yeah, Lily. I'm so sorry about his dog. I know. So sad. It's not just a dog. It's a family member. Like, that's the part of it that's like so crazy. Ugh. I do know what that's like. I don't know. I did it. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Oh, look at me, I'm so little. Can you even see me? I just keep pushing buttons. Stop pushing buttons, Sue. Stop pushing buttons. I'm going to stop pushing buttons. I like the green screen better. But my camera died. Isn't that weird? Webcam, just like that. I was afraid you were headed to the host medical cabinet. No alcohol, no food. That would have been me. It is definitely a family member. I agree. Yep. Yep, that's how I felt. Hey, Skipper! What's happening? I was just imitating you not too long ago, talking about Garcia's Fanger. Fang. There's Whip. Are you back? Are you back? Oh my God, big tall Whip. I almost missed you. He missed you. Don't let him kid you. He missed you. Do you see the little mini me? That's a little mini me. That's a 6 foot me. It kind of looks like my fish room, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Why? Oh, why? Why? I don't even know where to go. Susie Q. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this without losing internet. There we go. Guys, see this t-shirt? Anybody want a Whips t-shirt? Go to the website. I'll put the link up for Whips World's t-shirts. They are amazing. You too can be a cool kid with a Whips World t-shirt. I got that t-shirt in the mail, Mr. Whip. For your pappy, I did. And I threw in some extra stickers. Yeah, if I had a coffee mug, I would have given him a coffee mug. I didn't have a coffee mug laying around. Well, I have one, but I use it. And I thought that'd be tacky. And I didn't have another one. I thought about sending him it. I'm like, oh, he needs to have all the Whip bling. Whip is back. That's my shirt. That's right, look at that. Whips World. Yeah, get your Whips World. Anybody can get one. Anybody that I know how to ship to can get one. Whip says, I have one. No worries. Oh, your mug? Did you give it to Pappy? Did you? What? Anyway, I got that in the mail to him. He should have it any moment now. Yeah, so if anybody's interested, let me see. I think I have my website. I don't have it. See, I can't access things and I'm afraid to touch something. No, it's not a new one though. It's an older one you made for me. Oh, I remember them. I remember them. That's when you had brown hair. That's what your icon is on your YouTube, is the brown-haired one. Summer's coming. The sun's gonna burn my white fish room skinned arse. Who's buying me one? Somebody want to buy Craig? So you're entering summer now, Craig? We are at the middle of fall right here, where I am in Pennsylvania. In the middle of fall, and you are entering into summer. That tells me you are on the other side of the world. On the other side of this gorgeous, amazing world we live on. Ooh, ooh. See, and I even put my logo in the top of my fish room. It does kind of look like my fish room, doesn't it? A little bit. So you weren't here, so I did enter it in a contest. I did not win first. I didn't win anything. Second or third. And then they even gave honorable mention. So the top 4 miniature displays I was not a part of. But I was number 5. So that's pretty cool. Skip Daddy. It's raining, but summer should be here soon. Good for you. I think I want summer all year round. I don't think I'd miss winter. I would miss fall and spring, though. Autumn, fall is a beautiful season. It is. It is. The only thing is the bees know they're going away and they get a little antsy. But when all the bugs are gone, I like being bug free. I do. I guess I need the winter in my life in order to enjoy the other 3 seasons more. I'm not big on the cold, and I'm not big on shoveling. And I'm definitely not big on falling on ice, which I almost always do. Yeah, she is, Paul. Oh, you meant the season. Never mind. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. Bob's Reptiles and Aquatics says Tennessee Fish Fam is in 15 minutes. Isn't it in like 8 minutes? Oh, 8 plus 5, 13, 15. Yep. Okay, 15 minutes. My bad. I forgot you go. He gives me enough time that I can go get a fresh cup of coffee. Fresh cup. A cup. Not fresh cup. I don't even have a cup. What? I'm whining now. What? But anyway, in my fish room, I have started to clean up and clear out. I want my fish room to be spacious where I can sit there in a comfy chair and just enjoy. And I could not get my Fluval canister filter to work on the turtle tank. And I guess I didn't notice it, and it was going on 2 weeks without any filtration. And I walk in there, I'm like, why is that water murky? And I was like, oh my God. So I took out like 80% of the water and filled it up while I cleaned a canister filter and realized I have never cleaned this canister filter. How long has it been set up? More than a year. Maybe a year and a half. I'll have to look at my videos to see what I set up the Fluval. The Fluval 2, I think 2.0, something like that. It's an older one. I got a bag of donuts ready to watch. Woohoo! Bag of hot donuts ready to watch. Hot donuts, he said hot. When I'm hot, hot, hot. Okay. That's enough of that. We're not going to sing that. Oh my God. So anyway, well, I keep trying to give you guys updates and I get sidetracked on different stuff. So I'm cleaning out the fish room. I did the reptile room, most of the reptile room. I got to work on the lighting because I figure they're in, aside from Uromastyx, almost everybody in there is in brumation. Going into brumation. So I don't think I need it all full blown. And then in the summer, almost all of them, now turtles go outside. I wonder, can I build some bearded dragon enclosures for the outside, completely safe, where they're not freaked out? I would need some very tight metal cages, right? And I'd have to probably bring them in at night. Oh my gosh, I bet you I could for the middle of the summer. Not for spring or fall, but the middle of the summer. Those 2 months in there, 3 months in there, I could probably get away without having... I'm not bringing out my Chinese water dragon now. Although if I had a big enough enclosure, that'd be way cool. Like, way freaking cool. I would love to do that. Like, have an outside enclosure for all of my guys. John is not a fan of these enclosures. Whip, it's called autumn over here. I had Google what fall meant. You had to Google what it meant, fall. We call it fall. I don't know, why do we call it fall sometimes? I think to teach children what fall is when all the leaves fall off the trees. I don't know why they call it fall. But I think autumn is the correct term. Winter, spring, summer, unless you're singing a song. Susie, you need a back throat. A black throat. A back throat. I'm like, I had to think about that. I'm like, where's he going with this? Not some weenie. My Chinese water dragon is 36 inches, sir. 36 inches is not weenie. He is this big. Oh, you can't even see my hands. Look, it starts here and goes all the way to here. But most of that's tail. He's probably 14 inches and his tail is probably 26 inches. And he whips it. And I just took a picture. I just took a picture when I was down there. Oh, I hope I can find it. It's got to be in the last 2 days. That Judge was with him. So it's Judge and Mushu. Jury didn't make it past 2 weeks. What the hell, man? What the hell? Oh, here it is. Now, I have this up here. Oh, it's a video. I'm going to try to do this. Let's try this. That didn't... Oh. Did that work? Let me block everything else out. It's green screen. It's not going to work so good. Oh, you can't even see how beautifully green he is. Because it's green screen. He's not brown, he is green. And his buddy's right there with him. Oh, you can't see. I'm going to have to post a short. I'm going to make... Oh, look, my camera's back on. Look at that. It's on again. It's on again, it's off again. It's on again, it's off again. I feel like it's off again. Never mind. I was going to say, I feel like I'm in my fish room. See how it just flips off? Didn't touch anything. Oh my gosh, Susie, don't need a link posted. Don't need a link posted. Don't need a link posted. What did I miss? Oh, still sad that my Nelson didn't come out. I am too. I am too. Oh my gosh. I am, yeah. Do you need... I don't have it made yet. I don't have it made yet, but I want to make it into a short. Let me tell you, John Baga is very supportive of my hobby. For the most part. For the most part. I am sitting there in bed. I'm trying to answer comments. I like to respond to every comment I ever get. Make a short for 2 channels. Sometimes I do the 3rd one. And he gets so mad that I'm on my phone all the time. So it's like I can't... Like, I don't know what to do. Oh, and now I lost the camera again. Blah. So I don't know what to do. I don't think he does it on purpose, but... Trying to play mod. Oh, I see. It's possessed. Yeah, I think my computer is possessed. Don't worry about playing mod, Bob. Don't even worry about it. But I don't have links now. But as long as you have a link for the Tennessee Fish Mafia... Tennessee Fish Fam, my bad. Tennessee Fish Fam. I'm going to go get coffee. Camera's not working anyway. Look at this. And, ooh. Anybody wants this shirt, go to Miniacs. That I know. If you go to here, there's lots of pages. There's lots of pages because I don't know what I'm... Lots of pages. But find the one that says t-shirts. It might even just say Whips World t-shirts. It's the only t-shirt I sell on my site. Dixon, what's up? Dixon Designs. Girl, what's going on? Hello, hello. What does your sign say? What is your... See if I can read it. Just for the record, darling, not all positive changes feel positive in the beginning. Right on, girl. Right on. Okay. Right on. Craig XX. Okay, I'm going to go get my coffee and head over to the Fish Fam. Tennessee Fish Fam. I will see you then. Guys, thank you everybody for coming out. I so appreciate that. I'm going to end with my daughter singing. Sorry, because...
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said